Okay, so should we start? Okay, students, I am Dr. Alisha Suhail and today I am going to discuss with you the synovial fluid analysis. Basically, it's not a lecture, it's a tutorial. So I hope that anything that we are discussing, any topic we are discussing in this is not new to you. We will discuss the topics you have been taught in your lectures, because as you know now you are in fourth year, and I hope I have taught you in your early years that tutorial is not a one-way communication. Actually, it's a discussion, and rather it's practical and clinical uh, content, more rather than the theoretical. Okay, is everybody with me? Can you all hear me clearly? Yeah, I want your response. Otherwise, there will be no developer. Okay. So kindly take a few seconds and read these 2 to 3 lines so that we can start our class. Okay. So synovial fluid. What are the objectives we are covering? There are very few objectives written here, but when you will start it, you will find it a very informative and detailed discussion, inshallah. So first of all, we will discuss what are the indications of the test. What do you understand by indications? Every test, lab test or biochemical test, has an indication. So what do you understand by indication? Can anybody tell me? If you are asked that what is indication, for example, what are the indications of synovial fluid test? It means that when you are interested to check synovial fluid, why you are interested and when you are interested to check the synovial fluid of patient. Yes, I'm waiting for the answer. To confirm our diagnosis for suspected arthritis. Okay. अच्छा सही. So ठीक है. Then the second objective is that you should be able to describe the synovial fluid analysis process. That's a practical thing. You will also, I hope that you will also be taught this in skill lab. And then the most important is to interpret the results. How will you interpret the results? ठीक है? So basically starting with a very overview, short introduction. What is a synovial fluid? It's all know that it's a viscous fluid found in the cavities of the movable joints. Okay? Viscous synovial, actually the word synovium has arisen from the egg. All of you know that the the consistency of the egg white. So synovial fluid is actually like an egg white, appears to be like an egg white. So it is how it is made. It is secreted from the synovial membrane. The inner membrane of the synovial joints secretes the synovial fluid into the joint cavity, and which has specialized cells called synoviocytes. So what is the function of the normal function of the synovial fluid? What is the significance of the synovial fluid in the movable joint? Yes, Jagjo. My question is, why synovial fluid? What is the function of synovial fluid in the joints? Normally, it provides lubrication, it decreases friction. Yes, very good. Chalo. So synovial fluid is what is actually, it's a dialysate of plasma. Dialysate of plasma means कि dialysis. I hope you have heard the term dialysis. Yes, nutrition very good. Adhika, abbreviation very good. ठीक है. अच्छा, dialysate. I hope that you are aware with the term of dialysis. So what is dialysis? which retains the normal dialysis, it retains the proteins and it only allows the small molecules and ions to pass through it. So actually it's an ultrafiltrate of the plasma. Normally it does not have the larger macromolecules in the blood. Okay. So normal synovial fluid is clear, pale or straw colored, and it's viscous and does not clot. This is important. Yeah. And it contains 0.2 to 0.5% hyaluron synthesized white type beta. Hyaluronic acid कब पढ़ा था ये biochemistry in first year hyaluronic acid, okay, which is making the ground substance of the cell. Okay. So and what its properties, it polymerizes to form large molecular weight complexes causing high viscosity. I have already told you earlier that it appears to be like an egg white, and you know that what it is, the egg white is highly viscous and it is relatively acellular, means it has very few cells and it has a white blood cell content of less than 100. It's 10 to power 6. Okay, and out of which this is the normal synovial fluid composition, biochemical composition. This is a not very that good diagram, but you should know that if you are asked that how do you collect the specimen, how do you collect the sample? So the procedure is called arthrocentesis. Arthro means joint and synthesis is the procedure to draw. जैसे कि हम कहते हैं ना abdominal में paracentesis करते हैं, ठीक है, to draw the peritoneal fluid. So similarly, this is the arthrocentesis. You will insert a syringe in the joint cavity and aspirate the fluid. Draw the piston of the syringe back and the fluid will be aspirated. It could be aspirated from the large joints. It is not possible to aspirate the synovial fluid from the small joints like interphalangeal joints. Okay? So when you are aspirating, nikal liya fluid, you have aspirated the fluid. So how will you handle this specimen? So synovial fluid is present in all joints, but usually it is collected from the knee joint. And the normal amount of fluid contained in the knee cavity is less than 3.5 ml. However, this amount can increase in the joint disorders. And it will, it will appear, the joint will appear appear to swell. Okay? There will be swelling around the joint, and if it is infected, you will find the signs of, what are the 5 signs of inflammation? Can you recall? What are the 5 signs of inflammation? कोई बता सकता है? Tell me the 5 signs of inflammation. There is redness, granular shower, swelling, and loss of function and pain. Very good. Okay, now we were colored. Very good. Yes. So now if a joint, you take the example of the knee joint. Okay, I have asked you in the earlier that what are the indications of the synovial fluid analysis. If you are suspecting any, for example, inflammation in the knee joint, so how would we appear? It will be swollen, it present with redness, and if you will touch it, it will be warm, and if it is not, if it progresses, so there would be a loss of function of the knee joint. Right? So the sample collected, okay, if the patient is presenting with a swollen knee joint, for example, we take a case, and the fluid, you can see that the fluid is more in the amount, that is why there is swelling in the joint. So you have aspirated the fluid. Now the sample collected is dependent upon the amount of fluid built up in the joints. Normally the samples are collected in 3 tubes because whenever we are going to analyze any sample in the lab, the analysis is performed at 3 steps. Can you tell me those 3 steps? I'm repeating my question, that whenever you want to analyze a sample in a lab, you analyze the sample at 3 steps. I always tell my students in my initial earlier classes that we do the analysis at 3 stages. Can you tell me those 3 stages? हम किन 3 stages पे करते हैं एनालिसिस? यस, फिजिकल एनालिसिस करते हैं, केमिकल एनालिसिस करते हैं, और थर्ड स्टेज इज दी फिजिकल को कहते हैं हम मैक्रोस्कोपिक, ठीक है, MACRO, मैक्रोस्कोपिक एनालिसिस. एंड सेकंड वुड बी macroscopic, that is done with the naked eye, or the physical analysis, how the physical appearance of the sample is. And the second step would be chemical analysis. on third step कर लेते हैं. second step क्या होगा? एक तो आपने you have observed with the naked eye. second step, very good, microscopic analysis. You will analyze the sample under the microscope after preparing a slide of the sample. And then third, we will do the chemical analysis by adding certain chemical reagents to observe certain reactions. Okay, that is why we have collected this sample also in other 3 tubes. So first tube is the EDTA tube. EDTA is a chemical that prevents the clotting. So that sample would be for the cell count and differentials, means it is for the microscopic analysis. Then the second tube is the heparinized tube, that is for the chemical and immunological tests. And the third is sterile tube for the crystals examination and the microbiological testing. Okay, is it easy? Achha, macroscopic testing. So what factors do we observe in the at the macroscopic level? So we will see the volume, we will see the color, how it appears, we will see the clearance, it is clear or turbid. We will see the inclusions. Inclusion means any bodies, with any foreign bodies you can see with the naked eye. We will observe the viscosity, and we will see the clotting, if it clots on standing, because normally the normal synovial fluid will not clot, and we will see the mucin clot. The mucin clot is also absent in the normal fluid. Inclusions. Inclusions की term आएगी तो which type of inclusions? For example, rice bodies. Free floating aggregates of tissue appear as rice bodies. For example, if there is a patient is suffering from rheumatoid arthritis, or there is degenerated synovium enriched with fibrin. This B, the test tube is showing you the rice bodies which could appear. You can observe it with your naked eye on the macroscopic analysis, and it could be present in case of rheumatoid arthritis. Another term is written ochronotic shards. So it may be debris from joint processes. Joint processes means if any previous surgery has been performed, and something has been placed like metal screws or metal plates has been placed, so that debris can cause the ochronotic shards that can be observed in test tube A. Is it clear? This is an example of inclusions in case of macroscopic analysis of the synovial tube. अच्छा, normal joint fluid results. क्या होता है? Color, it is colorless, it is transparent, viscosity is normal, WBC count is less than 200, and neutrophils are less than 25% of the total WBC count. Gram stain is negative. Gram stain for any bacteria, and crystals are also absent in it. These are the factors we usually that are usually mentioned in the synovial fluid report. This is the overview of joint fluid findings. ठीक है, तो मैंने consolidate कर दिया है. So it's a very nice chart. So we can divide the pathology of the joint into non-inflammatory, inflammatory, septic, and heme arthrosis. So yeah, we have divided the joint diseases broadly into 4 groups. Now, in case of non-inflammatory diseases, we will discuss which diseases are called non-inflammatory. So what would be the color of the fluid? It would be yellow or straw-like, and it appears to be clear, strong, and the viscosity would be increased, and WBC count can range up to 2000 while the neutrophil count is less than 25%, that is normal, gram stain negative, and the crystals are negative. In case of non-inflammatory joint effusion, can you name any non-inflammatory joint diseases? बता सकते हैं कि which diseases can will you call non-inflammatory joint diseases? Those joint disorders in which inflammation is absent. कौन सी हो सकती है? Yes, osteoarthritis. अच्छा, और any other? Actually, you will find polyarthritis nodosa, rheumatoid arthritis. अच्छा, okay. You will find your answers in the next slide. Okay? Because there is no right or wrong in my class. I always tell my students. Okay? Those who have answered, remember their answer. In the next few slides, you will get your answer. Okay. Coming to the inflammatory disorders of the bones. So, in case of inflammatory disorders, what would be the appearance of the joint fluid? It would appear to be yellow. अब दोनों में yellow था. But what is the difference? Okay, it would be rather more cloudy, not clear. In case of inflammatory joint disorders, viscosity would be decreased. That is the difference. Okay, and you can see that the cell count is WBC count is starting from 2000 to 50,000. This is indicating the presence of inflammation. Neutrophil count is more than 50%. Gram stain is negative, and crystals can be present in case of the inflammatory joint disorders. Now, my next question: what can you name the inflammatory joint disorders? Inflammatory joint disorders. Yes. अब जो आपने नॉन इन्फ्लेमेटरी में लिए थे वो इन्फ्लेमेटरी में भी वही होंगे. Okay. So what do you think? Gout is inflammatory, okay. Ankylosing spondyloarthritis, okay. Sahi. So remember your answers. Now the third group is SLE, okay, good. And the third is the septic. The septic, it's very clear cut that we are talking about the infection. Okay. That is also called in case of osteomyelitis. So the fluid color could be yellow or green, and appearance it would be cloudy and opaque, and cell count will be even more more than the inflammatory. You can see it is more than 50,000. You limit the 50,000 tak. It is more than 50,000, and neutrophil count is also very high, and gram stain is positive. It's bacterial infection. Success आगे, and the crystals are negative. अच्छा, फिर heme arthrosis. So heme, it is telling you that it is the presence of blood. ठीक है, due to any cause, trauma हो गया था. ठीक है, that is appear would be red or xanthochromatic, and the clearance it would appear to be bloody, and viscosity is variable. WBC count is not that much high, and all the grams. So this is important. What is important? The color of the fluid is important in case of the heme arthrosis. Now, this is the consolidated diagram of the previous table. Okay, so you can take a screenshot of this, and this is the nutshell of that table. It's telling you, sorry, it is telling you showing you the appearances of the joint fluid in cases of the inflammatory arthritis, in case of non-inflammatory arthritis, in case of the septic arthritis. And this box is showing you that what you will look for in the aspirated joint fluid. You will go for the gram stains, bacterial cultures, crystal analysis, viscosity, and the cell count and differential. Okay, इसका screenshot ले लोगे. This is the whole nutshell. Okay, चले आगे. Now we are going to, this was something practical things. Now we are going to switch on to the interpretation of the results. So, what comes under the heading of non-inflammatory joint effusions? So, osteoarthritis and trauma. ठीक है, अब जिसने जो जवाब दिया था, you can classify, correct yourself, self-assess yourself. Osteoarthritis and trauma are the lead to non-inflammatory joint disease. So what are the clinical features? The patient, how will the patient present? अच्छा याद रखना कि you cannot make the diagnosis only on the basis of the joint fluid analysis. You always have to relate the findings with the history. The most important thing is the history, the presenting complaint of the patient. Then comes your physical examination, and then at number 3 comes your lab tests. Or lab tests means the basics करेंगे पहले हम, like CBC, X-rays and SUCE. Then we will go for these special tests. Synovial fluid analysis is not a basic test, it's not a routine test, it's a specialized test when you are highly suspecting any joint effusion. Okay, and then you will relate these findings, and then you can make your confirmative diagnosis, definitive diagnosis. Definitive diagnosis is never made on a single, is never based on a single finding, okay, single test. So what the patient will present with, if there is non-inflammatory joint effusion or osteoarthritis, trauma, localized joint pain, the gradual onset of symptoms, and there would be pain on movement, worse at the end of the day, and crepitus. Can anybody tell me what is crepitus? मुझे बता सकते crepitus क्या होता है? Crab hair sound, very good. So what would be the joint fluid findings in case of non-inflammatory joint effusion? We have discussed this in table as well. Okay. The color would be straw-like. It would be clear, viscosity is increased, WBC count. So what would be the further investigations? I have told you that you cannot make the diagnosis, definitive diagnosis on a case, on single test. So what do you think, what would be the further investigations to confirm your diagnosis of, for example, osteoarthritis? I mean, osteoarthritis, आपके पास, you have all these findings. Patient presented with all these symptoms, clinical symptoms. You aspirated the fluid, and this is the result. This is the report. Now, what would we would further investigate? आप क्या patient को further tests बोलेंगे to confirm the diagnosis of osteoarthritis? Yes, this is the way your viva will be taken. अच्छा, RF factor, ESR, X-ray, MRI, रेडियोलॉजिकल इन्वेस्टिगेशंस में वही ना, क्या क्या करेंगे आप? वन साइड एक्सरे, MRI, एक्सरे ऑफ द जॉइंट, एनी अदर? अच्छा, यानी कि रेडियोलॉजिकल इन्वेस्टिगेशंस में जाओगे एंड यू विल से एक्सरे और MRI, ठीक है। एनी अदर फाइंडिंग? सिर्फ रेडियोलॉजिकल इन्वेस्टिगेशन करेंगे? ESR कौन से टेस्ट में आएगा? क्या लिख के दोगे पेशेंट को? कौन सा सैंपल चाहिए ESR के लिए? CBC, यस, ठीक है। चलो देखते हैं कि नेक्स्ट स्लाइड हमें क्या बता रही है। द फर्दर इन्वेस्टिगेशन फॉर द सस्पेक्टेड इंक्लूड द ब्लड टेस्ट, ठीक है, फुल ब्लड काउंट और CBC, कंप्लीट ब्लड काउंट, CRP, दैट इज अ C रिएक्टिव प्रोटीन that is typically normal in non-inflammatory joint effusion. अब इसने तो आपको ब्लाइंड कर दिया, ठीक है। Now the next would be the X-ray of the affected joint. It may reveal fractures or other changes consistent with osteoarthritis. And then third is the MRI of the affected joint, that is useful for assessing the ligaments and menisci of the knee for pathology, ठीक है। Joint aspiration के साथ we have to go for these investigations for confirmation of our osteoarthritis, right? Coming to the inflammatory joint effusion. The causes of the inflammatory joint effusion include rheumatoid arthritis, reactive arthritis, psoriatic arthritis, acute gout or pseudo gout. I hope that you all are aware with these four pathologies. Yes or no? Do you know what is rheumatoid arthritis? Any one hallmark of rheumatoid arthritis? Any one hallmark of rheumatoid arthritis? Can anybody tell me? Okay, okay. ANCA होते हैं, ACPA, ANCA और PNCA होते हैं, rheumatoid nodules. Okay. Actually, what happens? How the patient will present? Complaint क्या होगी patient की? Presenting complaint. Symmetric polyarthritis, pain versus in morning. Yes. The small joints are multiple joints. Small joints are involved. Multiple joints are involved, and if the stiffness in the yes. Okay. Now, can anybody tell me what is reactive arthritis? गूगल ही कर लो, ठीक है, क्योंकि पढ़ना तो है या नहीं पढ़ा है, पढ़ना है, अगर पढ़ लिया इनको याद नहीं आ रहा तो बताना पड़ेगा. व्हाट इज रिएक्टिव आर्थराइटिस? क्रॉस रिएक्टिंग एंटीबॉडीज. पेशेंट कैसे आएगा? कॉज क्या होती है रिएक्टिव आर्थराइटिस की? There is a triad. It's a triad of conjunctivitis, urethritis, and reactive arthritis. ठीक है. और causative organism कौन सा होता है? Campylobacter. Okay. So मुझे गुनोरिया याद आ रहा था. Anyways, then the third is the psoriatic arthritis. Psoriasis. What is psoriasis? Okay, okay. Third में psoriasis क्या होता है? Psoriatic arthritis. Asthma. What is psoriatic arthritis? Red patches. It's a dermatological condition. Yes, basically the patient will go to the dermatologist, but he will also would be also having the symptoms of joints. Yeah. Okay. So ये देखना होगा. You should know what is psoriasis. Then acute gout or pseudo gout. I hope everybody is aware with this condition. So what is gout? Yes or no? Okay. So coming to the rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis patients will present with symmetrical, swollen, warm, erythematous, painful joints. Usually the small joints of the hands and feet are affected. Morning stiffness is greater than an hour. May be associated with systemic features like fever, weight loss. Okay? ये तो वही patient की presentation. So what is the presentation of the psoriatic arthritis? The affected joints are generally red or warm to the touch. The small joints of the hand and wrist are commonly affected. Most commonly the distal interpharyngeal joints, typically asymmetrical in presentation, means कि एक हाथ में दूसरे हाथ में नहीं है. ठीक है. Associated changes to the nails such as onycholysis and hyperkeratosis. Skin changes में कौन स्किन से भी ज़्यादा nails appendages जो होती है हमारी, जैसे कि appendages किसे कहते हैं, hair हो गए, nail हो गए, इसमें ज़्यादा हमें finding होती है. Yeah. Acute gout. हमने reactive भी बताया. Acute gout. Acute gout patient will present with a single hot, swollen and tender joint, most commonly the metatarsoparyngeal joint, जो हमारा big toe है. ठीक है. At the base of the pin. Pseudo gout, it is also presents with a single hot, swollen, tender joint like the knee joint. Sure. So the inflammatory joint effusion. In this case, what would be the findings of the joint fluid aspirate, the color would be yellow, it would be cloudy, viscosity is decreased, cell count will be up to more than 50%, gram stain is negative, and in case of gout and pseudo-gout, the crystals will be present. So which type of crystals you will see? ये आपको पैथोलॉजी वाले भी बहुत अच्छे से बताएंगे माइक्रोस्कोपिक अपीयरेंस, ठीक है. Gout, in case of gout, you will find needle negative birefringent crystals, and pseudo gout में rhomboid shaped positively birefringent crystals. इनकी जो पैथोलॉजी है, ये why they are called what is birefringent or needle shaped, they will be shown you in detail in the pathology department. सही है. फर्दर इन्वेस्टिगेशंस क्या करोगे? नाउ यू आर सस्पेक्टिंग कि आपने जो है यू आर सस्पेक्टिंग इन्फ्लेमेटरी जॉइंट डिफ्यूजन. अब आपको अपना आप यू हैव मेड योर डिफरेंशियल डायग्नोसिस. नाउ यू हैव टू मेक योर डिफरेंट कंफर्मेटिव डायग्नोसिस या डेफिनेटिव डायग्नोसिस. क्या करोगे? उसके साथ फर्दर इन्वेस्टिगेशन सीआरपी करोगे, वही ईएसआर करेंगे, और ये देखो सॉरी देखो वही फुल ब्लड काउंट, ठीक है. यू मे फाइंड CRP and ESR raised and urate. In case of the suspected gout, will be uric acid will be raised, and antibodies in case of the rheumatoid arthritis. ठीक है, ये रूल आउट करने के लिए कौन कौन सी एंटीबॉडीज, फॉर एग्जांपल एंटी-CCP, rheumatoid factor जिसको हम RF कहते हैं, both typically positive in rheumatoid arthritis and X-ray of the joint. ठीक है, yes, very good. ठीक है. अच्छा, next is the septic joint effusion. Name is telling you that it is an infective condition in which the infective organism could be Staphylococcus aureus, Streptococci, Neisseria gonorrhea, which is usually in young sexually active adults, and E. coli, which is commonly causing sepsis in elderly and or in the IV drug users are at the risk of this infection. So, what would be the features of the septic? That is very painful. There would be a single painful swollen and warm joint, and associated symptoms होंगे fever के, systemic features hypotension, sepsis के होते हैं, ठीक है. क्या features होते हैं? Hypotension, tachycardia, नहीं है? The patient and this is very difficult to treat. What would be the joint fluid findings? We have discussed it already in the table कि ये findings होंगी. Further investigations क्या करोगे septic arthritis में? ये देखो, इसमें भी हम वही full blood count in which WBC will be typically raised. Yes, CS करेंगे, CRP, C-reactive protein, which will be typically raised. Blood cultures करेंगे, ठीक है. This is an additional test. You will do the culture of the blood as well as the joint fluid culture to identify the causative organism. Why it is important to identify the organism? Because to give for appropriate antibiotic, ठीक है. And you will also do the X-ray of the joint. Then the fourth disorder was the hemorrhagic joint effusion, and the cause could be a trauma. Tumors of the joint can also cause hemorrhagic joint effusion, and any bleeding disorders like hemophilia A and ठीक है. Hemophilia can also cause the bleeding in the joint. So these are the causes, common cause etiology of the hemorrhagic joint effusion. And how the patient present? He will present with a painful swollen and warm single joint. There would be restricted range of movement in the affected joint, and there would be excessive bruising surrounding the affected joint. Skin color changes हमें साफ नजर आएंगे, पर्पल, ब्राउन, डिफरेंट कलर्स नजर आएंगे, ठीक है. We have already discussed these joint fluid findings in the previous table. Further investigations में वही we will go for the full blood count, that the hemoglobin will be reduced if the bleeding was significant. Coagulation studies करेंगे, ठीक है, to rule out for example hemophilia, and we will also do the X-ray of the affected joint that will identify the associated fractures in the context of trauma, ठीक है. You know that we always make a list of the different, ये क्या कहलाएगी हमारी, it would be called the differential diagnosis, और इसमें से हमें एक अपना confirmative diagnosis या definitive diagnosis बनाना होगा, so for which we have to rule out these conditions by doing the further investigations. Yes, differential diagnosis, DD. Very good. Okay, now these are the few cases where I hope that these conditions are clear. Okay, now I'm going to discuss few cases that will make your inshallah understanding more clear, and this would be the way in which you will be asked in your viva and in your exam, theory exam also. anything you if you think that you cannot understand, should I because now I'm going to discuss 3 cases with you. Now can you see this case 1? Read this case. I'm giving you 30 seconds. Read this case, make your diagnosis. ठीक है? Septic arthritis, and the most causative organism is the Neisseria gonorrhoeae. क्यों? Because the patient is sexually active and young. Now read this case. Okay, rheumatoid. Any other? It is very clear cut. Inflammatory में आएगा. Very good. This is a very good, nice way to answer that it is inflammatory disorder, and which most probably it is indicating rheumatoid. It is the inflammatory joint effusion and secondary to rheumatoid arthritis. This is the most appropriate way to answer. All of the students are getting it? ठीक है? How to appropriately answer. Answer किसी का गलत नहीं है, but the most appropriate answer is the best answer. Now the third case. Yes. Non-inflammatory joint disease secondary to osteoarthritis. This is the non-inflammatory osteoarthritis. Okay? Good. So now if you will answer in this way, so the examiner will identify कि पढ़ाया किसने. ठीक है? This is my way of teaching. These are the references. Okay, I want to share some resources with you that is not specific to this joint fluid, but it will rather help you in your clinical preparation for all emergency. But इसमें some resources will open. It's actually an open MOOC. ठीक है? मुझे थोड़ा सा give me a while. मैं इसमें ये देखूँ. I want to share it with you. यहाँ पे मैं ये देख रही थी tutorial handout. Give me a few seconds so that I can. Yes, यहाँ पे मुझे मिल गया tutorials. अच्छा, share on screen. Can you see this screen?
Yes, miss.
अच्छा ये स्क्रीन देखिए. दिस इज एन ओपन MOOC. MOOC मीन्स कि ऑनलाइन जो रिसोर्सेज होती हैं. मैं एक कोर्स कर रही थी ऑनलाइन टीचिंग कोर्स, उसमें मुझे ये बहुत अच्छी वो मिली थी. तो आई विल सेंड यू. कुछ खुलेंगी इसमें से, कुछ नहीं खुलेंगी. जस्ट गो एंड एक्सप्लोर इट. दिस इज फ्रॉम द ब्रिस्टल मेडिकल स्कूल एंड यू कैन सी दैट it has many in this tab medicine and surgery. You can find very nice all the stuff regarding and few lectures and are present. इसको explore करना खुद से. ठीक है? यहाँ देख सकते हो मेडिसिन में सारी कोर रिसोर्सेज, ब्रेस्ट कार्डियोलॉजी, डायबिटीज, सारी चीज़ें आ गई आपके पास, ठीक है। अच्छा, हम लोग जो है यहाँ पे ये कर रहे थे एम डेमो। तो एम डेमो में क्या है हमारे पास, एम डेमो में यू कैन सी कि वेलकम टू मस्कुलोस्केलेटल डिजीजेस, ठीक है। इसमें दे हैव गिवन यू दी aimed at objectives and syllabus as well। अच्छा, ये नहीं खुल रही जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल, तो अब वापस गए यहाँ पे देखो, ठीक है। ये भी यहाँ पे नहीं खुल रहा, कल खुल रहा था मेरे पास सब कुछ, और आज नहीं खुल रहा, ये अपनी मर्जी। Well, what I wanted to show you, I wanted to discuss the यहाँ पे ये हमें नहीं खोलने दे रहे। ओके, एनीवेज फॉर एग्जांपल चलो मैं यहाँ पे ये देखो, यहाँ से खुलेगा, हाँ ये एम डेमो आ गया। गो फॉर दी कोर ई लर्निंग, ठीक है। अब कोर ई लर्निंग में यू कैन सी के आर्थराइटिस, ये अगर खुल रहा है, ये नहीं खुल रहा। अच्छा, यहाँ पर ये देखो, ये दिस वाज ओपनिंग, ठीक है, ये यहाँ पर खुल रहा था, ये देखो डाउनलोडिंग स्टार्ट हो गई है, ठीक है। दीज आर दी ऑप्शंस, you can few options will open, few not. Similarly, for example, you will go in the optional learning materials, वहाँ पे भी इनके बहुत सारी you can see surgical anatomy है, orthopedic muscular, कुछ खुलेंगी कुछ नहीं खुलेंगी, but go just and explore. I am giving you the link for it, ठीक है। ये मैं तुम्हें लिंक यहाँ पे कॉपी पेस्ट कर देती हूँ in the chat। अब ये सबको मुझे एवरीवन करना है, दानियों को क्यों जा रहा है खाली मेरे पास, ये एवरीवन सबको क्यों नहीं जा रहा, एवरीवन कैसे होगा, एवरीवन इन द मीटिंग कैसे होगा, कॉपी दिस लिंक। ओके, थैंक यू, वेलकम इश्तिमा। अच्छा जैनुल्ला, आई विल अपलोड दिस इन ऑन द LMS, ठीक है। इसमें अटैच हो रही है फाइल, तो मैं फाइल भी अटैच कर देती हूँ। कॉपी दिस लिंक, दिस विल हेल्प यू अ लॉट, ठीक है। और जब भी ये करो मुझे दुआ याद जरूर रखना, दुआ जरूर देना, क्योंकि हमें किसी ने ऐसी रिसोर्सेज ना हमें अवेलेबल थी और ना बताएंगे, इट्स वेरी हेल्पफुल, ठीक है। अच्छा, मैं फाइल भी अपने इसमें अटैच कर देती हूँ अपनी लेक्चर की, सेव कर किया हुआ लेक्चर। I have attached it, ये जैसे ही हो जाता है कंप्लीट, तो you can download it and छुट्टी। If you want to ask anything, you can contact me. My email address is, email address भी दे देती हूँ, you can mail me। I'm leaving the meeting, ठीक है, अल्लाह हाफिज़।